Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
You know what's not up for debate is we're ready for the cooler temperatures. I am, at least. I don't want to speak for everyone, but I'm ready for fall.
I wore a sweatshirt today when I walked my dog. It was uncomfortable to do that.
Okay, Alana, a little much over here.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
We got a couple weeks.
Hoodie weather, sweatpants weather.
Yes, I hear you. You're voting for cooler temperatures, but listen, the ballot's not all in. We do have warmth holding on for another day, but we're going to change things up. A sweatshirt when we've hit the 90s, I'm going to help Jordan. Don't worry about him, folks. I'll take care of him. As you take that live view from the Lucerne Marina, this is actually towards Flaming Gorge, where we've actually have had a few thunderstorms popping up. We've watched as those storms have developed east of I-15 with moisture potential. Satellite radar shows us the last 3 hours. We get thunder and lightning in south central Utah pushing east, as well as Duchesne County over the Uintas, and then we'll see active skies pushing towards Grand County and the Four Corners. We're also watching the West Desert because an isolated storm is not to be ruled out for the Wasatch Front or the West Desert, places like Tooele County, into tonight. We do have that chance with moisture present. As we take a look at the forewarned radar, it shows that most of that activity right now is still east of I-15. Zooming in, a few echoes of moisture in the West Desert, but nothing severe expected, possibly just a storm bubbling up. Live view from St. George, where the heat is on. We were above average in the north and the south today. That live picture showing you the Pine Valley Mountains with clear conditions. We do have a little bit of haze, and we're going to talk smoke here in just a second. It's 99 right now in St. George. We've got 80s and 90s in northern Utah. Temperatures starting to ease. We made it to the low 90s in Salt Lake. Average this time of year is 83, so we're way above that and have been thanks to high pressure. 80s on the eastern side of the state. For the remainder of the evening, our 90s turn to 80s, turn to 70s. Yeah, that's a quick temp drop. It's the time of year where we get that temperature swing, and boy, does it change by the afternoon. Chance of storms for the evening, and then that kind of dwindles. Here's what's happening for your midweek. We've got a storm system approaching the Pacific Northwest. This will open the door for cooler air in Utah, but before it does, say hello to the winds of change. We're going to see the winds picking up from the southwest, and that's going to spike fire danger. Red flag warnings now including portions of northern and central Utah, as well as the swell, southern Utah. We know fire danger is going to be high. This goes into effect starting midday tomorrow. A fire start would spread quickly. We're dry, we've got very low relative humidity, and then we're adding the winds in. Fire weather watch on the eastern side of the state. This will evolve into a red flag warning into Thursday as the cold front slowly pushes through the state. Ahead of the front, we get those increased winds. Tomorrow, air quality moderate for a portion of northern Utah. We're going to see that holding on and increasing. Now, we do expect ozone and possibly elevated particulate matter, and here's why. Futurecast smoke, we put this into motion, shows the high moving away. Our southwest flow is going to drag smoke onto the West Desert. Watch this, it really increases. And you see all that smoke in the Pacific Northwest? It's where our cold front's coming from. So we begin to increase with southwesterly flow, denser smoke, and then we see it move in. So it's a 1-2 punch there with smoke-filled skies ahead. Chance of some wet weather. Well, the general thunderstorm threat for northeastern Utah into our Wednesday. The front will arrive late tomorrow and move through Thursday morning. Futurecast shows us that there's not a tremendous amount of moisture potential. We're going to see clouds and smoke with the heat holding on for the midweek, and then late Wednesday into Thursday, we get the chance of some showers as the front slowly moves into Utah. Some light rain expected from the state line all the way to Salt Lake City. This is for the early morning commuters. We could see some wet weather, and then we open the door for cooler and drier air. That's when that temp dip happens and you go, whoa, I blinked. What happened? I fell into fall. That's how it goes. Futurecast kind of shows the heat going away with cooler temperatures. This is the long range. We'll build with mild conditions towards the weekend, but a repeat performance early next week with cooler air on deck. So now we're changing the pattern a little bit. It's not just that monsoon flow, these storms moving in from the Pacific Northwest. Regional forecast showing you the 80s and 90s. I went warm tomorrow with the help of the southwesterly winds. Maybe we don't go mid-90s, but we're going to be in the 90s again. 98 in St. George. Hazy conditions with increasing wildfire smoke. You'll see those temperatures dropping into the low 90s. It's going to be a bit of a change for southern Utah. Even some 80s on deck there for the 6th and 7th day on the 7-day. Wasatch Front, we go from 90s to 70s. Oops, I slipped and tripped and hello autumn. Then we bounce back. Saturday, Sunday, we get to the mid-80s and we get closer to average. So this is the time of year where things start to change. We feel those changes. You're going to notice it. But I am so thrilled for the 70s.
Slipped and tripped.
When I slip and trip, I don't say hello, autumn. I say oopsie daisy,
We
and then
censor.
I call the chiropractor.
There you go. There you
So
go.
have that removed.